I think I'm losing my mind.
In the game. But if things click for OG in this one, it definitely looks solid. That's not to say that LGD's draft isn't good, because it is. It's like in
exactly the same draft.
Well, OG definitely didn't OG it based on what you said going into the tournament. They kept playing the same thing over and over in the qualifier. This is 5 new heroes. They didn't play any of these last games, so they're completely switching it up in their strategy. A lot of new stuff. Wait, what is that taunt I'm hearing?
It's the dance of the Wraith King.
That plays that sound?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
It does. Alright, Seb. Oh, Nortel, they thought they can get in on this one. They get the curse onto 2, but it's now Nature's Prophet isolated. X-Nova was here too, so Seb needs a body block with his strings, but that won't work. The hand grabs forward. So Nortel can only steal one of the runes, but he'll have to wait another 6 seconds before he can play. He can get himself a double fissure, able to do so. No real totem stun to follow up. They'll have to get rid of the skeleton minions. Seb's able to do it. Wraith Fire Blast from Challenge. He'd like to throw out another one and get these Wraith King skeletons to focus onto the Nature's Prophet. That's why he cuts through the tree lines. And Jirax, a perfect body block. A Sprout for extra defense. And Nature's Prophet just a TP out. And Jirax taking it for the squad.
Oh,
that was...
Oh, that is really not good from Seb, though.
He canceled the TP.
Yeah, he got scared that they were going to kill him if he completed that TP, but that's a big loss for him.
Arme's going ham on top lane, but Nortel, here comes your tether forward, so Nortel will die. Anna can get the kill, but then FY, he's still got a couple of sprites left over, as well as some stick charges. Yeah, Anna's going to be okay, but no +2.
For OG, it makes sense, right? They started as 3 for quite a while, but the amount of pressure they managed to put on the gyro has still limited Ame enough that he's also only sitting on that 5.
They're going to have a crack towards mid. Tornado EMP, they need to keep these chain stuns going onto the Necro, so there's no mana to work with. A follow-up fissure, but Necro, that Ghost Shroud plus stick charges, the hit won't miss uphill. And once again, Nortel has the RNG with him, and LGD has the entire team with him practically. Io's the only one who's not here. They'll connect onto the missile. Onto Jirax, another quick curse. Jirax, he's got a little life to work with. Looks for the follow-up stun, keeping Gyrocopter in the fog of war. You'll lose Nortel. It's a bit of a spree to take, but the ES will survive.
Excellent, interesting fight top.
Yeah, Somnus versus Morphling, it's the same versus the same. Here comes your curse. Nortel again. He's got that last word available in half a second, and he's using it onto X-Nova so they can guarantee the kill onto the Lion. The sight that doesn't do enough work. Necro is going to fall as well. +22 for the silencer. That's one smart.
And then they're going to try to strike. Nice fissure.
Perfect fissure block from Jirax. Charles thought he had a small opening to get back out, but now Global Silence is up. Lion can do nothing to help the Wraith King, so his reincarnation will pop. Io, is he going to bring in extra help? Yep, the relocators should be coming in just behind the lines. And Thompson, he saw it. He got the tornado off onto FY as well as Army, but it's still not enough. That flat cannon damage. He doesn't have the cooldown. It was on cooldown for an extra 2 seconds. The fissure stun is available. FY will pull him out in 1 second's time, and it's just not enough. Barely killing off the Gyrocopter. And now X-Nova revealed by the Treants. He'll be able to escape. They want the bigger ones. They wanted Chalice. But a tower denied from Thompson. I think that's actually the second tier 1 tower to fall, and both have been denied by OG.
Oh.
Got him.
Oh, I can tell you from experience that feels so good. That is the best. Just getting a fog finger of death kill on a carry.
Coming over. It's a good curse, but Thompson, has he got the movement speed to get out of this one? He does not. FY low on life. Nortel with another +2. 26 intelligence stolen. X-Nova. Seb couldn't trap him in. Jirax's fissure won't be able to arrive in time either, so instead they can look towards the Wraith King. They know his reincarnation is down for so long. There's your fissure, create some space, lock him in with a Sprout, and Nortel on 10 HP will get the kill onto Chalice. A big spree to end, and they put the Observer Ward to the east. So they put down 3 sentry wards all around the ops, and he's just walked underneath one of them. Global Silence. Sega's helping Thompson to escape, but more importantly, it's Arme as well as FY teaming up together to get the kill into Jirax. Let the split shots fly, but now Anna waveforms up. Arme runs down. Charles can't find, actually does hit, but not strong enough. Arme's gonna fall. Chalice into the tree lines 12 seconds before the Ank's back off cooldown, and he just
But Dragonlance Yasha transitioned into a
Jirax.
Linken's, and now BKB's on the menu next.
He's just fissuring to try and get the jump away. Charles able to connect on the stun. Somnus is on his way over, has a blink of his own. Global silence. Ana jumps him through the rear. He comes in as the Morphling to find his own stun, but they've already lost the ES, and now Ana very much stranded. Finger of death, and now the side. It was denied before by the global silence. Critical one for OG to claim if they want to ensure the next team fight belongs to them, so they go into the pit. But LGD are very aware of what's going on. It's that observer what they have on the Radiant hillside. They shouldn't have it for long. Yeah, now they see it, but the jump comes in. It's on to silence, and the side will kill him off. Notal has buyback available, and he pops the global silence while Jarokup has already popped the BKB. Seb can't complete his TP out. Ana wants to try and buy a little bit of space. He can at least kill off FY, then goes into being the Wraith King as Morphling. More buybacks coming in from OG, and they're looking for it. They've got the trap onto Arme. The Sprout is down the waveform forward. Jarokup is down. Chalice jumps in, still with the reincarnation available as Thompson, who's the one who's being locked down. Somnus, the call snappers onto him, so Thompson get a little bit more space and battle against Chalice. Tornado doesn't catch Somnus as well, but they can isolate the Wraith King. The reincarnation will pop once more as Notal and Ana, they chase down Somnus, and Chalice can just blink away, but Prophet, TP's over. They're waiting for the fissure for the right time. He's silenced up. Here comes the fissure, pushes him out the Sprout. That was not the right time, but a kill is a kill. They still claim him. Wraith King down for 50 seconds without any buyback. OG can claim Roshan. There was a cost, but it's going to belong to them.
And what was very, very important in this situation is that the Reaper gets used on the silencer in the opening. That's the one piece that LGD are missing when this fight goes long, is that they don't have the Reaper for a core. They can't Reaper Thompson, they can't Reaper Ana, and OG know it. They're just playing off the fact that Necro doesn't have ulti. It's like, if No-Tail doesn't have buyback in this situation, LGD win that fight probably, but...
We're looking for the counter. You do still want to have it for team fights. Ana.
Oh, he got the flag.
Gyrocopter and then lets it rip. Arme has to go into that BKB. X-Nova cannot stand close by. He lets off the stun as well as the Hexa. Can stop a lot of the damage, but now Reaper's side flies forward. Thompson just tanks through it. Deafening Blast pushing back the Gyrocopter as Wraith King is the one who's isolated. There was the Solid homing missile who's going towards him at the moment. He'll be fine.
Yeah, they tried to Reaper burst Thompson, but the Reaper snapped. So this is big. No BKB on Gyro.
And
OG have refilled.
They're pushing all lanes. Like Seb's taking this tier 3 tower on bottom lane with no contest. Chalice wants to blink in, but you've got Invis.
He does it too late. He mistimed it.
And the mid lane. Tier 3 tower will be lost there. Somnus with a quick aggressive blink forward. And you'll be alive with Death Pulse. Homing missile. Easy money. And now they can take the shrines. Ana looks like such a beast too when they give him Alacrity. Like you give him Alacrity, he's got the Aegis, so
Alacrity flat cannon. You look over the Dire side, they're relatively healthy, right? Like the IO is half HP, Wraith King still has ulti ready.
We get to come back alive. LGD were coming for an invasion, but Ana was there to find him, so the Gyrocopter dies very early on. There's a space-creating tornado, which actually clips onto the IO. Chalice will begin his BKB. The damage output is high enough to break him. FY completes his TP out. Chalice will not be so lucky. A quick mech, no follow-up damage. Notal could survive, plus 40 now for the silencer. The second onto the Gyrocopter, and then probably the fallback. Remember, they do not have the Aegis the Immortal anymore. Echo Slam, GRS goes again, and then the jump up and away to absolutely nowhere. He'll be sighted down for all of his good deeds, and maybe this is enough space. The buybacks are already fully out from LGD, and there's full retreat now from OG. Maybe not enough when Invoker, you'll set it up. Thompson gets hit by the missile. He's got no way to escape out. 2 heroes from OG down. They're both dead for a very long period of time. Waveform away. Morphling will be able to dodge that Wraithfire blast. But now LGD, their hopes, like, they also have to consider Roshan. So they burn the fortification, they try and delay it up. You've got the long-range curses, Chalice jumps in, reincarnation's available. The damage from Ana's pretty damn good, however. And now in trouble, the scythe, Ana! You'll go down, no buyback. Ana is actually down for the count. Seb is pushing in the bottom lane, so they're looking for a counter Rax. Lion's already coming back over. Watch the IOTP or relocate. They're not bringing everyone back. It's just Arme and X-Nova. And they haven't done the mid-racks. Chalice is still here, but Seb, he comes in from the bottom lane. FY is available, but he doesn't have the mana to actually relocate him out, so Chalice will BKB up. Seb will do the same type of thing, turning to hit back into the Wraith King. Sprout's available, he does it on the ground. He couldn't do it on target thanks to BKB, and Chalice he's just surviving that tornado. That's a wide ball. FY, he's getting the mana up and running, and he won't require it. Chalice able to blink away the fissure, able to connect. Thompson's on the hunt. Ghost walking forward, finds a better target over towards the Necro. Now BKB is up, protecting him. All these immunities not available as Jirax, the leaping Earthshaker forward, gets the extra information. FY comes back in to help out, but Jirax jumping forward again with the totem. A double fissure. The control is perfect from OG. Seb with the double kill. They want more. Somnus and Ame, they're just coming in one by one. They feed themselves over to OG, and one by one they continuously pop their BKBs. Relocate. Io's coming back to the front lines. They want the manpower. They want to keep this fight going, and with the size they bring down Invoker. 130 seconds on the sideline. More seconds than a Fnatic minute game. Notal's on the run. A quick TP out by Prophet. He knows he needs to keep the side lanes going. Notal, Glimmer Cape. Can he juke it? Where's the vision? Follow the hand. That's one way to do it. He'll pick up a regeneration rune. Keep the run going. Turns for a quick curse. He's got a little bit more life, but he doesn't have enough.
More playing. He waveforms away. Actually, we might have to go back to live here. LGD, BKB pop from Gyrocopter.
Yeah, actually, in our live world, they're pushing in onto the mid-racks.
Not too much happening here.
Yep, so here we are, back into the line, jump into the back lines, onto Somnus, Seb doing the work, Jirax gets the stun, the follow-up, they kill off the Reaper before he can actually get the sides off, before he can get anything off, and Io will probably join him. The Sunstrike's right in the money, FY will pop, and then so many heroes down for LGD. A quick mag, extra life, fight me if you dare, globally throws it out. LGD, 3 heroes down, and it seems like an eternity their death time is.
See what Seb just did?
What?
He TP'd home to let morph into him to TP with him. Now they both have global teleport.
Okay. So one way to get him to the front lines, and there's 2 lanes of racks now going the way of OG. They're not going for the GG push. They do have that time, but they don't know that LGD have no buybacks available. They didn't know that the Gyrocopter picked up the Satanic before the fight began. They didn't know about the money. And there's your first buyback. Necro able to get back to the world of the living.
It's not enough.
Yeah, it really isn't. This is going to be a full set of racks as Mega creeps up. They come in for the fight. The global silencer's out. Wraith King can't really pop much more. BKB works against him as the silencer's layers on top. Challenge now isolated. Anna will turn into him. So they're literally hitting themselves. Anna finishes off the racks, and then they can look towards the next target. You can Scythe in the meantime. It's over on the ES. Buyback is in from the Wraith King. Megas are up and running, but the jump forward, Anna right on top of X-Nova. Say goodbye to your line, but he'll come straight back again thanks to his buyback. But Chalice isolated. He still doesn't have reincarnation. Back up again, and this really is the game. There's no way LGD can try and defend this. Even with the scythe onto the Morphling, he can potentially just buy back and come into the fight. That's exactly what's going to happen. Ame turns on the Black Cannon, but he's getting stunned up so much. Echo Slam from Jirax. They're looking for as much control as they possibly can, but the relocate pulls him back into safety. LGD, they're holding the line, but up against a swarm of OG. Somnus jumps forward again. He does not have that Reaper Scythe available. And they're looking for more. Tornado will not be able to connect. Have to buy a little bit more time. Somnus will burn his own BKB. Sees Thompson is low. Ame flat cannons off cooldown in 5 seconds time as LGD. Seb, I found a line. It's Somnus over on the edge. Fissure to hold him there. Sunstrike to finish the job. And then they go up for more after the IO, after the man who's keeping Ame up. With his flat cannon damage, it's pretty decent, but not decent enough. There's just not enough follow-up. The AoE Deathling Blast. The Jirax coming in for dunk, and LGD, there really is no more joy to be had here. GG, well played. OG will get a draw in their game against LGD.